Hey, sound check, sound check. We're gonna have a good fucking day today, but I'm also kind of depressed because of my girlfriend.
What girlfriend?
Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Not Good Enough podcast. We are back. It is May 14th, and we've been on a little hiatus, me and Andy.
Oh my God!
This is Andy, by the way.
Hello.
Hey, yes.
Welcome
You
back.
might not recognize this. It's been so long.
Yeah,
we are back.
I didn't even recognize you, man. You have so much more hair.
Yeah,
Except
just
in
like 2 inches.
well,
All right, he's gonna immediately call out my fucking my bald spot that I have.
you don't have a bald spot, man.
It only shows up in this camera, by
It's
the
a
way.
cowlick.
This is not a real life
Yeah,
thing.
it's fine.
It doesn't show up in the mirror.
That's a filter.
It's exactly. It's the fucking it's the fucking camera.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta buy a new one. Yeah, we've been on hiatus.
But this is brand new.
Is it brand new?
I don't know. You bought it on like Refurbed, right? Oh Lord.
Refurbished?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I use big words for my vocabulary. Either way, we've been on a hiatus for about 6 months now. It's been so damn long. I think our last episode was like December, or November.
No, it was November.
It was November.
It was before Thanksgiving.
We did record an episode on December 2nd, I believe.
Yep.
It was about social media actually, which was actually a really good episode. We had a good talk. And then I don't know what happened, but the fucking the shit just didn't work. The audio just missed half of it.
Yeah. That one was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was so upset, and then I was like,
I actually we finished the episode, right?
yeah.
We're all happy. We're like, damn, that was a good episode. Good shit, right?
Yeah, we had a good talk.
We
It was
had
great.
an amazing talk about social media. We talked about everything. We were all happy. We stopped recording. It was great. We're like, all right, let's go edit this. And then the first 10 minutes is perfectly fine. Audio perfect. Fucking camera perfect. And then disaster struck. We hit around the 15-minute mark. And we said, where did the volume go? Did you turn it down?
Yeah,
And
no,
the
it
shit
was
just,
like really.
it just
really
crapped out on
faint.
us. It was
Right.
it was really bad. It actually I was really pissed because it was almost 12:30.
Oh yeah,
Back in the day, we did not record early at all. We had no fucking time.
no,
two
we
jobs and
couldn't.
shit.
Yeah, like we arrived 9 o'clock, 9:30, some shit like that.
Some
and
shit
then
like that. Yeah.
It had to get set up, but back in the day, that wasn't really much of a setup.
No,
we
it's
just
just
had to
Put the mic.
set
put
up
the
our
fucking-
content that we were doing.
Yeah. Fucking just put on the microphone on the table, and then that's it. That's our setup. Now it's a little bit more fucking complicated.
Now we got a table.
We got a fucking green screen. We got
yeah, we got a
LED
screen,
ring light,
lights.
We got the
My
fucking lights
God.
over there.
Mhm.
We got the fucking table, bendable
The
table.
table
and shit.
again. Yeah.
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 But we don't come at 9:30 anymore. We come at 6:30. So we
Yeah,
have
it's
enough
nice
time to do this
because
shit.
it takes about 2 hours to set everything up. We take our time.
It doesn't take
You
that
gotta
2
brush
hours.
your hair.
Oh, it is season 2. Well, thank you.
Whoop,
welcome,
whoop.
Woo! Welcome to season 2, by the way.
Oh, we did it.
Season 2, episode 1, but really we're just gonna call it episode 33. Just
Yeah,
continue.
why not?
Why not? Fuck it. But this is not season 2, guys. So we're
Mhm.
not in it. We are actually fucking excited. We have a lot of things coming up. We're having a more focused show and episodes coming out. We have more content coming out. We're recording at the meantime we're doing NGE Money as well. That's coming out
Yes.
throughout the week after
Yes.
the main
Because I
podcast.
like talking about money because I would like to have more of it in my life
Yes.
since I don't have it
any right now.
right now. I like to talk about it so it's still in my life.
Yeah,
You know
so-
what I mean?
Yeah. I've been talking to my dad about money and shit. I'm low-key trying to put yo, bro, I need $30,000. Which we'll talk more about where this $30,000 is coming from.
Yeah, for sure.
On the NG Money episode. It's coming out hopefully later in the week after this
Yeah.
episode's up.
Yeah, why not?
But in the 6 months, man, I guess I'm selfish, so I'm gonna say what's been new with me, and then I guess
Yes.
I'll let you share for about 30 seconds. You think you fit everything?
No,
in?
man, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I gonna do for the next? Anyway.
So since September, I'm way back, 2020.
Mhm.
Since November, really the main thing that's
So,
happened to me.
so the last time we saw you,
the last time you guys saw me, if you don't know me in real life,
where are you now?
I was in a different location in terms of I lived in my old apartment.
Okay.
I moved to a new apartment, which is actually really nice. I was paying like $670 my last apartment, which was my first, and then now I'm paying like $720, so it's a little bit higher, but it's much nicer. It's much bigger. It has its own little courtyard. It has everything set up nicely. The room now actually has a door. My old apartment did not have a room. Well, it did not have a room.
It was just one empty space.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did not have a door to the room, which actually I kind of fucked with because now that I realized that as I'm sleeping, I'm staring at the door because my bed is facing the wall for the door. You know what I mean. Fuck it. I don't have to explain to you guys. It's facing the wall. And the door's there, and the door's open because I don't close my door because I'm not a madman. I live alone. I'm not living with my parents still. I don't need privacy. And I realized at night, at like 2 a.m, and it's dark, that motherfucker looks like a monster.
The door?
The door. Yeah, the door looks like a damn monster. So I'm like over there with the covers like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Who you whispering to?
And
man, are you 10?
You randomly say out loud, trying to act tough, like, hey, anybody in here, I'll whoop your ass.
Don't make me get up.
Don't make me get up. Knowing damn well I got my like hamburger fucking boxers on and shit. Got no shirt, no socks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but I have been enjoying it more. I have my room is set up in a way where I have I bought a new bedroom set, which is great. As a couple episodes ago, I mentioned the story of me sitting on my bed and it broke and the fucking screw like flew out and hit the wall.
Yeah, like shrapnel.
Yeah, dude. No, the mark never came off. I'm glad they gave me my security deposit back, 100%. I did buy a new one. It's actually really nice. It's like dark wood. It looks like fucking modern. Bought it. When I say I bought it, I asked my dad. Okay, I didn't ask my dad for the money. I did tell him I was looking into a bed, and he's like, I got you. And I'm like, nah, it's straight, bro. It's good. And he was like, nah, I got you. I'm like, well, I mean, if you want to say you got it, then you got it.
Right.
I ain't got no quarrels. So he paid for it, which is amazing. And it looks really nice. And I have my screen projector still. I have it set up with a 120-inch projector screen.
Well, how were you able to get it out of the ceiling? Was it all right?
So
you gotta tell me what happened with that because I remember installing that with you,
man,
and I felt like
it was not fun.
This thing is just gonna like shatter the ceiling. You're trying to take it down.
Let me tell you, it was easier to install it in the new house than it was to take it down from the old house. That doesn't sound
right.
Well,
no, usually it's the other way around.
Here's what happened with the new house. The installation was quicker and easier because I had my stepdad with me and he's an engineer.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And we did it, how do I say this correctly? The correct way. We had anchors, drywall anchors, put into this shit that's built for it. Now, what happened when we installed it in the old apartment was half of the fucking wall was made out of concrete, apparently, or some shit, and the other part was drywall. So only 2 of the screws, which luckily, thank God, landed diagonally from each other. But 2 of the screws were stuck on concrete and hold fucking amazing, which was a bitch to get out, by the way. And the other 2 screws, they were just loose, bro. Like, to take those 2 screws out, I just
pulled them
right there. Fucking right there. It was easy.
Huh.
So, but this one, it's fucking set up nicely. Busted out the ruler. My stepdad even brought a fucking laser that's like measuring the fucking distance between the laser and the thing, and shit's super high tech and shit. I definitely felt like 2021 was, technology's year right there, 100%. So that looks fucking nice. I'm not gonna lie. And I bought a PS3. I bought a PS2. I got my GameCube.
Yeah. PS5's out, right?
Yeah, bro. Can you find a PS5? Retail price? You let me know when you can find a PS5 right now. Retail fucking price.
Wait. So you bought a PS3 and a 2?
I had a 4
to make up
to make
for
the
a
5. Yes, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with the fusion card from Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm gonna fuse that bitch together, and that's gonna be my shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I got the fucking living room is nice now. It actually looks fucking perfect. I have carpet there, and when most people don't like carpet, whatever the fuck, whatever. My old house was just hardwood. And
shag carpet?
Nice. No, not shag.
Like super thick?
No, it's like a little bit thicker than yours.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's so fucking nice. So I have the on just the TV stand. I have my PS3, my PS2, my GameCube, my old laptop, my Nintendo Switch. I have a nice little lamp. And I think that's it, in the TV, obviously. And I have some vinyls out there too.
So you get all your tech. Boom, right there.
Most of my tech. In the room, I bust out the PS4 is connected to the screen projector, which is actually really fucking nice because I haven't had the opportunity to because I'm lonely. But if I ever bring a girl to my house, I'll just be like, "Oh, do you want to watch TV in the living room with like the 40-inch HD TV, or do you want to go in the bedroom with the silk sheets and the 120-inch projector screen?"
It really is 120.
It's 120 inches. Yeah, the screen alone was like $200.
What's
it's a nice little pull
you
down
actually
screen.
okay? You gotta pull that. Damn.
$200, bro.
See,
I'm made of money,
now
bro.
Disclosure. I have not been to your new place yet.
No, because you just fucking hate me. I live like 5 minutes away from you. I live much closer to you now than I used to.
It's out of the way.
It's out of the way. It's right there. It's right there. 5 minutes away. Nah, it's out of the way.
Nah, it's out of the way.
No. But yeah, I got everything set up nicely. The kitchen, I actually have a full size oven now. I don't have like a fucking easy bake oven.
Nice.
It's really nice. I don't have to buy pizzas in a certain fucking size. I could just get a full size pizza and it'll fucking work.
You don't have to worry about it because the space is so big.
You want to know how fucking sad
nice.
it was to bake pizzas in my old oven?
Using an incandescent light bulb as the heat source.
Nah, I would buy a rectangle pizza.
Yeah.
And then the shit still wouldn't fit, so I'd have to angle it up at like a 45-degree angle on the oven.
Oh my god.
And just fucking hope it doesn't. It always comes out uneven, but just hope it doesn't fucking damage the oven. That's how I would make pizza, frozen pizza.
Wow.
This shit was sad. I was struggling, dude. But like now, like I'm not struggling that much anymore. But still, like father, if you could send me some money. I got a money goal I'm trying to reach.
More money, more problems, my friends.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that in the next show.
The next content that comes out on this channel after this content.
Anything else new with you?
No, just fucking COVID shots, dude. That's
yeah,
what I'm doing. Which I gave you yours.
Congratulations on getting COVID shots.
Thank you.
What was
This
the
shit
turning
sucks.
point on that?
The turning? I don't know what that means.
The turning point, like what was the factor that changed your mind to go ahead and get that shot?
You're
welcome.
I ain't give a fuck about the vaccine, to be honest with you. Me personally, I don't have anything against vaccines. I get the flu shot every year, pneumonia, hepatitis, whatever the fuck. The reason I didn't want to get it personally, it takes much longer than 9 months to make a vaccine. It takes like 10 years.
Well, I mean that's because of all the studies that go through there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which right now we're in a drug trial. That's a drug trial. That's what the fucking vaccine is now.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna get it until like you were like, "Hey, bro, you want to start recording?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to start recording this goddamn episode again." To myself, you vaccinated? Ooh, shit. Vaccine.
Well, I mean, here's my defense. Like, I was waiting patiently, trying to get in line to get a shot, and then you work at the place that hands out the shots, and you were like, "No, I passed mine up." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
They would ask me like every week. They do a clinic. They go to the old people's homes, the assisted living homes, and they come back. Hey, we got extras. You want one? Fuck no.
Get that shit out of here.
That shit out of here. Get that weak ass shit out of here. Fucking vaccine. But now I'm giving shots, which is actually not that difficult. I don't mind stabbing people. It's actually really nice. It gets me out of workflow, so I don't have to like. I like filling drugs, but I don't like answering phones because I gotta talk to people. And like just giving the vaccine, I just have a routine of what I say, and I just stick to the routine. And if anybody tries to get me out of that routine, I send them the fuck away.
You just totally ignore them and continue with your routine.
Yeah. Like I'll be
so
like,
you literally turn into an NPC.
Yes, I'm 100% an NPC. No code in me. Fucking
Living
changes anything
to the script.
Exactly.
Very nice.
So I'm always just like, which arm do you want it in? All right, relax your arm. Pretend you went to the beach. Pretend you drove an hour and a half to go to St. Augustine, go to the beach. That's how I get them to calm down as I'm just fucking stabbing them. I stab him, and I'm like, all right, you're all set. And then if we just ask that you sit outside for about 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure you're doing all right. Here's your vaccine card. Make sure you bring that to the second appointment, and you have a wonderful day. And if anybody's in between that, like, I have a question. Is my arm going to get sore? I just stop. I'm like, well, here's your vaccine card. Well, we have it filled out for the first one. Just make sure you bring that to the second one.
Oh, shit.
Nah, fuck these people trying to talk to me, ask me questions and shit. Like, I know. Like, I went to school, man. I dropped out.
It's true. Don't tell me.
I dropped out so you don't ask me motherfucking questions. Talking about well, my arm gets sore. Yeah, bitch. It's just like every other vaccine.
Yeah, we're shoving a metal needle in your arm.
Yeah, fuck. This shit's thin, but it's not that thin. Nah, but it's really fun. Really, the hardest part is just doing the Band-Aid. Yeah, honestly. Nah, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God.
The Band-Aid is the hardest part? Putting a Band-Aid on?
Bro. That Band-Aid, man. Because here's the thing. You do the shot, right? And I do the shot, and I turn around, I put the needle in the sharps container. I turn back around, I have the Band-Aid in my hand. And I'm like, where the fuck did I stab this person? Because a lot of people don't bleed. Because if they relax the arm, they're not contracting. So really, they don't bleed. For the most part. That's not the only factor, but that's the main factor. And a lot of people, they don't fucking bleed. They don't leave a mark. So I'm over here like, this looks right. Boom. And I just kind of fucking pray that I put it in the right spot. Or like I put the Band-Aid on and there's like a bubble and then I have to like fucking retape the Band-Aid and fucking shit's annoying as fuck. That's the hardest part, honestly. Giving a shot's cake.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, you lucky I didn't fuck up with you.
Yeah, I would have been like, the fuck you doing?
Like, David, you put the Band-Aid on my elbow and my white shirt started leaking through right around here. Like, oh yeah, sorry, Andy. It looked like I did it in your elbow. I'm sorry.
God. Like, why don't you already have the Band-Aid at the ready? Like, when you go to give the shot, you give the shot and you, like, had a little cotton swab or whatever, on the place.
I don't do the cotton.
Well, maybe you should.
No, the Band-Aid has a fucking Band-Aid square on it. Whatever it's called.
Well, it's just to keep the marker at where you give the shot.
Well, it actually absorbs shit. It's like a gauze pad. Sorry. I've been talking to Adam.
A little bit Adam coming out, yeah.
A little bit of Adam coming out, sorry. My Brooklyn. Yeah, it's like a little tiny gauze pad, so it's
right,
meant to absorb.
I understand what a Band-Aid is.
Do you, sir?
Yes.
Do you understand how fucking hard it is to put it on a motherfucker?
I just think that you should change up your
my routine.
Your routine, yeah.
We're creatures of habits. Creatures
of terrible habits. Okay.
Oh,
so...
I'm not healthy, sir. Come on now.
No, you're not. What else is new with you?
Dude, honestly, just the shots and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it on the last episode.
you moved, right? You got like 14 more promotions.
No.
Not since November?
I was actually I was up for a promotion, and then I had a final written warning from back in like September shit off some bullshit I don't want to get into right now. It'll be its own fucking episode. This damn bullshit. And then I have to wait a year before it's out before I can apply for the RXOM, which is like pharmacy operation manager. So now I'm just chilling at seeing it say $17 is whatever, $17.25, whatever. Got some money on the side or whatever.
My God, man.
Yeah. So I guess now I'll let you share now. No, it's your turn, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And bore
What
me.
else? Anything else? Yes. Yes.
Go ahead and bore me, sir. Go ahead.
Bore you, bit. Well, what has changed? Nothing. And on to the news.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing. I quit my job. It was wonderful.
Oh shit.
I know. I quit Renaissance.
And printing shirts.
And printing shirts.
That's what you were doing
correct.
last time.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
Yeah, you printed shirts.
Man, no, that felt like such a
You
long
quit
time
that in like
ago.
January, right?
Yeah. It was January, and then March. I quit Renaissance. Yeah,
went to a new place. Same shit, just
different.
different
Well, it's the same industry. So I'm still in the printing industry,
You're
but
still in
now
Dunder
I'm
Mifflin?
doing. No, Dunder Mifflin is one of our vendors that gives us stuff.
Oh, bet. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scott's an idiot.
Oh shit! There goes our viewers. There goes all of our fucking viewers right there.
I'm just kidding. No, I love him, but I can't take that shit too much. It just burns out. Yeah. So I quit my main. No, I quit my side job first because, I mean, I wasn't really making the money for what it was, and also I went back from 32 to like 40 hours, and then
That
the 7 more hours, after my week, it was just too much.
Too much. Yeah, no,
straining my relationship. It was just really bad. Like I was just dying. Like it was just too much for me. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the reason you got the job was because they cut your hours from
That's correct.
40 to 32. So I mean,
That's
if they had the
correct.
hours
So,
back, there's no
it was
fucking
as a
point.
supplement, and so I explained it to the guy, because it was just out of the blue, like, yo,
It's just peek your head in. Yo, last date.
no.
Just leave.
All right, I won't be back.
Hey, yo.
Bye.
Keys outside on the floor. I'm out.
Slide it under the door. No, I give 2-week notices.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
I've never been.
You just didn't.
I've
work
never
the last 2
been
weeks.
fired. Yeah. I'm putting in my 2-week notice, but
I don't have open
I'm
availability.
cashing in my 5 days off, man. No, I do like notices. And I've never been fired from a job.
Nice.
I've always quit. Well, this is your first job,
Yep.
and you're climbing that ladder pretty fast, my friend.
Too fast.
Too fast. You are gonna miss a step.
For sure, I am 100%. I'm not even afraid of it no more.
Legs gonna get caught in between the steps, and
As long as I don't fall on the bottom, I just like twirl backwards.
just catch.
Yeah.
Blow out your knee. So yeah, I got rid of that job, and that was a nice relief. But then I was still dying inside.
As expected.
Yeah, you relate. I just couldn't do what I was doing anymore. I'd lost my passion, and I almost everything. Passion is a thing that you've never experienced before. Yeah, just
damn, yo, we going at my neck like that? Yo, what the fuck?
Your beard's
covering my neck.
It's got you covered.
No, I was.
What was that facial gesture for?
The reason I made the face is because you said I lost my passion, but you didn't quit your job and go to a new job for something different. You went to the same industry, maybe a little bit different.
So
given.
let me clarify. I'm like, because I was doing production. I was running the machines. I had all that responsibility on me. It's like, well, if I don't do my job, shit's not getting done. You know what I mean? Well, I still got that type of responsibility. If I don't do my job, shit doesn't get done. But mine's more a technical aspect versus physical and more of grunt labor and all that shit.
This shit right here. You don't want to do that.
What is that? Yes,
you want to do physical
correct.
labor. Oh, this line of code is bad. Fucking delete.
Yeah, it's really sick because I'm just.
Are you typing shit on my computer?
Done.
Don't ever give Andy a fucking Bluetooth keyboard. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. But going back to Renaissance, like I just couldn't do it anymore. I was there for like 9.5 years.
Yeah.
Total, and
not consecutive.
it was mainly not consecutive, but it was mainly doing the same stuff. It was just.
That gets boring after a while.
It was getting boring, and that's why
Sometimes
I
you need to
lost my
change.
passion. And I had to figure out because I was listening to Ken Coleman, part of the Ramsey Solutions people, and he's the one that does like the career coach, and so I was trying to really think about like what were the things that I really liked to do. What were the characteristics of all of the jobs and other side projects that I worked on and have done in my past that I liked doing? And it ended up being like tedious technical shit.
Nice software shit,
Software, file management, and shit like that.
I mean, which makes sense. You have 2 degrees in web design, or graphic design, sorry.
Yeah.
So you're obviously
So when
it'd be fucked if you went to school all those years, got 2 degrees in graphical design, a very computer based degree,
Mhm.
and then you're just like, dog, I just really want to press this fucking machine down, just do like this. That's all I want to do.
slot machines,
Yeah, fucking
Mhm.
yeah.
or I really want to be a truck driver. Like totally not even
fucking-
use the degree
yeah.
whatsoever.
Exactly. Now, at least this way you're sort of using your degree, and
Yeah.
hopefully there's a ladder to climb. That's you can go at your own pace and not David pace, which is very fucking reckless.
Yeah. Yeah, you were like full speed ahead and you don't have radar on. You were just straight through the fog.
I could be fired tomorrow, and guess what? I won't be too angry because I know I do a lot of shit.
And you would see it coming.
I'd just be like, what did you catch me on?
Okay.
What did you?
And the final straw was
see?
what now? Okay, fair.
Well, that was not that bad. At least you didn't see the other one. That one's a lawsuit. No, it's funny.
But yeah, so I'm still in my industry, as you've been saying. But I'm doing pre-press now.
Yeah, you're doing a different I would say not perspective, but a different angle of the same industry. And a new location. So it's all new to you.
It's a new company,
new environment,
new
location, new drive to work, a new
Oh,
drive
it's
home.
so nice. It's a 15-minute drive.
In your new car.
In my new car. I get a new car. Yeah. That happened. My wife and I, we joined finances.
Joined forces.
Yeah.
We combined like the Power
we made
Rangers.
this step there. I mean, you know how relationships go, maybe.
Yo.
Like when two people love each other, David, sometimes they join their bank accounts.
That a thing?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it used to be very traditional that everybody did that. The family had one checking account and one savings account.
I'm old school, so I probably do it that way. I'm like old school.
Yeah.
I'm like old new school.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. My wife and I, we took it was more than a year before we decided to do that. It's just how we had things arranged.
Yeah.
We had
combining shit. That's a lot of work, and you gotta go on Amazon and be like, oh, I gotta update the fucking bank, the card and shit. Oh, I gotta go to my job and update the fucking banking number and all that shit. That's too much.
Yeah, but
that's why I want to add. That's why I want to add a middle name to my name. My name is just David Lopez, full government. You guys can steal my identity right now. If it's just, I want to add a middle name.
Why don't you do D-E, David D. Lopez?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to be like Spirit Man or some shit, but then my initials are DSL, and it just looks like I'm trying to say dick sucking lips, and no. But then you realize that not only that shit costs money, you gotta change everything. So
yes.
I'm like, fuck that.
Yes.
So yeah, it's probably the same thing with the bank account shit. There's so much work that there's other things that you could prioritize first before you do that.
Yes. Yeah, we had everything covered. We had all of our bills, situated. We had a system down, and that's really all that matters.
She loves you, Andy, when you joined bank accounts, and she at that moment, your debt now became y'all's debt.
Well, I mean, that happened.
That
happened when we got married.
I mean, technically, yeah, but
legally,
legally, but not officially.
Legally is officially
legally in the government, but not in the streets. He's defending himself.
Anyway,
she had that debt. She had that debt for a year and a half. God damn it, she gotta pay for it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. So I got a new car. I got a new job. All that shit happened in March.
Nothing happened January, February, December was whack.
Oh, there's some shit that happened in January.
Oh shit.
It was 6 days after New Year's.
You recorded our. Isn't that you recorded our New Year's Eve?
Was
1
it?
minute.
Oh
scripting.
God, I hope not.
Why? Oh man.
Anyway,
oh man, what happened?
I don't know. Maybe she'll look it up. What happened on that day? You have no idea. It's okay. Well, this
that
is
the
why we
Capitol Hill
need.
shit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fucking politics, bro. We don't talk about that shit. I forgot that song happened to you.
Well, this is episode 33. That's how old I turned this year in March.
Shit.
Yep.
Hey.
Got a new car, got a new job, and got a new season of this podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh shit. Yeah,
looking
your
forward
birthday's
to
after
it.
mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You didn't congratulate me on my birthday, but I did on yours, which is crazy because it was actually on my birthday when I congratulated you for your birthday. But it's like, I don't feel anything about it, Andy.
Apparently,
Nothing at all.
David.
Nah, but it's alright. I turned 21. Actually.
Ooh, now you're legal.
No. I do have a depressing story about that.
Oh.
I realized I'm an emotional drunk. Like, I turned 21, right? I don't like drinking. I haven't drunk since I was 16 years old. But I'm like, yeah, I'm 21. Like, I feel like that's something you have to do, you know? Not like have to, but you know what I mean. So, I bought a case of Trulies, which, by the way, motherfucker, is expensive as fuck. Nobody told me about that shit. Like, $18 for a fucking pack of Truly. I was flabbergasted. Not only was I astonished by the pricing, I go home, I drink like 3, like finally hits me a little bit of buzz, a little bit of a buzz. I drink 2 more, I down 5, right? This is in the span of like an hour and a half, and then I'm playing Rocket League in my room, and then all of a sudden I'm like, damn. I look around. Put the controller down. I'm in the middle of an online game. I can't pause, but I still put my controller down.
Everything's spinning.
No. Put my controller down. I look around. My room is dark. The only light is emanating from the screen projector. Look around. There's clothes on the floor that I have to fold. There's dirty clothes on the floor that I have to put in my hamper. I shoot it like Kobe and I miss. My hall is dark, and I realize, damn, this shit is lonely as fuck. And I just fucking start tearing up. Like, what the fuck? Just start tearing up. I'm like, yo, I gotta get off the game. This is like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. And I'm like, what the fuck? I wake up the next morning.
Still crying.
Well, I wake up the next morning. I didn't work. And I was just chilling. And then like 5 p.m. hit around. I'm like, guess I could take another stab at drinking. So I drink more. I finish the pack of Trulies. And then it hit me again. I'm like, yo, I can't be doing this shit. Fuck that. I am not in the right headspace for this. Apparently I get drunk and I just start fucking bawling. Like a little bitch.
Well, here's the thing. Alcohol is a depressant. So it made you depressed.
But like, I look at my stepmom. Shout out Lisa. Look at my stepmom. She gets drunk. Bro, she start fucking happy as shit. Nothing can bring her mood down, bro.
Right.
Like, she is like fucking screaming, singing, keep drinking. Obviously, she doesn't stop. I'm not saying it's a problem, just saying the truth. And she's fucking having a good time. She's hugging people. Fuck yeah, Domino. And then she has a great fucking time. And I look at that, I'm like, yo, that shit looks dope. That shit looks like fun.
What does that say?
It says enjoy every moment. But guess what I didn't do?
You did not enjoy every moment.
I didn't enjoy any moments at all, ever, in the last 21 years. Did you just spill fucking coffee?
It just shot out of the cup. I didn't even move.
Make sure you enjoy that moment.
I'm enjoying this moment.
Okay, good. But yeah, I just realized that that I can no longer drink ever in my life again.
Maybe you shouldn't drink like multiple drinks back to back to back.
That's the only way to do it, though. Can you imagine if I drink one Truly and I get drunk? That's some lightweight shit. I ain't no lightweight.
Right. So were you trying to get drunk?
No, I was just trying to drink.
Okay. Well, drink you did.
Yeah, but I was thirsty.
your water was cut off. I got alcohol.
I do drink La Croix, which is fucking amazing. Fucking sponsor. Fucking La Croix, please sponsor us.
Sponsor.
I fucking love La Croix. But I drink La Croix, and there's times where I don't have La Croix, but I have a pack of Trulies, so.
Got it.
But yeah, that's my experience.
There's multiple type of drunks out there. There's, very sad drunks, and then there's like super happy drunks.
I don't know what the other side of that's.
One day hopefully you'll learn.
I don't want to find out. Just in
Nope.
case I get back to the emotional shit.
Well, on that note, we're gonna take a break because
we're about to get emotional right now. Ain't just coffee in this cup.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this moment right now.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about kids. That's gonna be our main topic.
Random.
Kids and how we stole our kids. Yeah, we're gonna talk about kids
from Wayfair.
Oh, obviously, yeah. No, bought one. Came with the bed actually. So yeah, we'll be right back. We'll see you in like 2 seconds or however long this fucking lasts. All right, welcome back to the Not Good Enough podcast. What episode are we on? 33. Episode 33, season 2, episode 1 of the show. We're not restarting. We are now in the second half of the episode where we're going to talk about our main topic, our more focalized episode structure.
Yes, I'm very, very curious. I got like my pad of paper, a pen. I'm like so stoked. Why you want to talk about kids?
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess guys, we're talking about kids. The reason I want to talk about kids is just because I had a moment the other day where I was at work. We had a floater pharmacist, and then her daughter came, and her daughter just had a baby. You know, it's just the baby's like 2 months old, right? She brings the baby through, and then she's like, "Hey, Mom, can you just like hold the baby for me real quick? I gotta use the restroom." So the baby's in the back, right? The floater pharmacist, the grandma of the kid, she's holding the baby up. She's having fun with her. I'm like, "Damn, this baby's really cute. That's super cute, right?" The baby's laughing and shit. I'm like, "This baby's so cute." And then I had a stroke of realization where I looked at the baby attentively and very focused, like
the baby looked back at me the same way.
No, it was like a moment in the movie where the music drowns out and then the character's just in his head and he's looking at something and the voice, you can't hear the voices anymore. It was like that where I'm staring at them and they're having fun together and she's standing on the counter, she's having fun. I'm staring at the baby, and then I realize you have to be fucking accountable for the little motherfucker. What? You telling me if I have me one of those, I gotta be accountable for the shit? What if the shit comes out bad? That's the thing. If you have a bad apple, you gotta stick with the apple. There's no retries on that one apple.
Yeah.
You could try another apple and hope that apple comes out green or whatever the fuck. I'm having a metaphor day. But it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
At least 18 years? I gotta feed this bitch? Nah.
Barely can feed myself.
Nah, bro. Nah, I can't. Just hit the mic. Nah, bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because.
Well, you're only 21, man.
Well, I am 21. And here's the thing. Like, I'm saying this shit, and I want to have kids. I want to have 2 kids.
2 kids.
All right. Fucking strange writing.
2 boys.
No. So.
Girl and a boy. Twins.
I don't know how.
2 for 1 deal. Just one process for the.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
You want 2 kids? You have 1 pregnancy, get it over with, and then you pop them out at the same time. Bloop bloop. There you go. You got your 2 kids.
I'll explain why that's a bad idea.
It's a 2 for 1 deal, man.
I'll explain later why that's a bad idea.
There's 2 of you, 2 of them.
I'll explain.
It's 1 to 1.
I'll explain. Who's gonna sleep?
Nobody sleeps. Nobody sleeps for like the first year. Okay, go on.
All right. I'll explain later why I don't want that. So the first one I definitely wanted to be a girl, and I actually have a name picked out and everything. Carolina. That's a fucking beautiful name. I love the name Carolina. But I definitely want a girl, and I honestly I don't know how I feel about getting a boy. I feel like if I have 2 kids, I might as well do the mixed match. Get a handful of each bag or whatever. Of the XY chromosome.
This ain't candy, man.
Pick a both. You get a girl and a boy. But I definitely want a girl at first, and I want 2 kids, and I'm saying, I'm probably gonna say a bunch of bad shit about kids, honestly. But I do want kids. Obviously, I'm not ready for it at this moment.
Nope.
But there has been many times where I've been close to having kids, and there's on most of those occasions, I was like, shit. On like 2 of those occasions, I was like, fucking let's do it. Is that stupid? Probably, yes. Especially since one of those occasions I was in high school still. And I did not have a job. I hadn't even broken my ankle yet.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like beginning of 8th grade. Or 8th, wow. 6, 12, fuck. How many grades are there? 12 grade.
Usually there's 12.
Yeah, it was like the beginning of 12th grade.
Wow.
But, it's very difficult for somebody my age to have kids because we don't have the structure of finance yet. A financial structure yet. In terms of, we might have a good job. I have a good job right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have a good job. Do I hate it most of the time? Fucking absolutely, 100%. I want to quit, but I don't have the backlog of work where usually for the most part, people that have worked for 15, 10 years or whatever, they have some money saved up. I don't have that, especially since fucking COVID hit. It fucked up my money because I went from 40 hours to 34 hours, and I have rent and shit, and I don't share rent with anybody else. So I was very out of luck.
Man, we got super lucky and super blessed when it came to this pandemic. There's millions of people out there that are unemployed.
100%, 100%. Yeah, I'm saying it fucked up my. I'm gonna say my trajectory. Cause I'm not saying I have a plan.
I mean, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Fuck up everybody's trajectory, David. Fuck you. Well, here's the thing. I know it fucked up everybody's trajectory, but for me specifically, because I don't know anybody else's circumstance. For me specifically, I was at least planning to have a kid in the next 3 years. And the way it was going,
by your 24th birthday.
Yeah, not on my 24th birthday. I'm not sharing that shit.
By your 20. I know it.
My fucking
I know.
day.
I know it's your day. But
day.
I mean, so by your 24th birthday.
Yeah.
By the age of 24, you wanted to have a kid.
By my 25th, have it.
Okay.
At
so
least 24.
By quarter century, you would have a kid.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, was my desire. At least, not planned because you don't know what the fucking happened.
Sure, I mean, nobody knows what's gonna happen.
I could either have a girl for 6 years and not have a kid, or I could have a girl for 2 hours and have a kid. You don't fucking know what happens. But it fucked up my trajectory because I was planning to get it before I turned 25. And in the way it was going financially, I was building up towards being comfortable enough to where I could, let's say, move in with a girl. Or move in with somebody and it'll work out.
Sure.
Obviously, that helps exponentially, grow finance because you're sharing rent with somebody. You're not paying 100%. You're paying 50. So, easier to save and all that. You have another person. You have more expenses, but the expenses don't add up as much. So it messed that up. And, now that I have the thing back, instead of I'm building my money up now, and instead of going maybe I gotta build money for this, I'm thinking dog, maybe I could just skip out on the kid till 30, because it's not that I want to do shit, but in case I have to do shit, I want to be able to do shit. And not only can you not do it with kids, or it's really hard to do it with kids because of finance, because you gotta pay for the motherfucking diapers, all that stupid shit, training, make sure he's not autistic. You also have to just accommodate that motherfucker.
Yes.
You could have a 10-year-old, and you're he takes care of himself. That's fine. He doesn't cost that much money. Let's go to a fucking cruise. You're not gonna go to a fucking 18+ cruise. You can't. You got a 10-year-old. Or you can't go to the strip club because what are you gonna do with the 10-year-old? It's like that, those type of situations. And I feel like at the moment right now, I don't have a lot of shit that I'm building towards in terms of travel. But I at least, if my mind changes, which it could change any day, I at least have the option to pursue anything that I want.
Yes.
And
because you don't have a kid.
Because I don't have a kid.
Now, or you could always get a kid.
Ugh. On Wayfair? Yep.
But yeah, it's they got a promo going on right now.
Oh, bet.
Kids are us. Yeah, you can always get a kid, but that's kind of what's happening now. You got the I don't remember where that came from, but it was they were talking about like women in the working fields,
Mhm.
right? Like this generation, they're all focusing on their careers. They're not really getting married and having a family.
Yeah.
You know, uh, like this generation, that timeline has been pushed back by 10 years. Like they're having kids in their 30s, not in their 20s.
Yeah.
Because they want to do something. They want to, they want to make something of themselves, other than like live out a house. They want to have a career, and it's not just women. It's guys too, like me. There's no way in hell I could have, had a kid, in my 20s. There's absolutely no way. I mean,
Better
I
for
was,
the unborn child.
I was still, I
You're
was,
still DJing.
I was going to school. I was in college from 18 to 24. I'm not gonna have a kid during that.
No, it's difficult. It's too difficult. It derails to a certain degree what your plans are.
Now, this is by no means bashing on anybody else that has kids.
Why not?
Because
I'm just fucking around.
more power to you.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, if you got kids, man, yo,
I'm talking from my perspective. You're talking from your perspective. There's no way in hell that I could do that.
I was just joking. Don't cancel me. I was just joking. Nah, people with kids, they got a hard ass fucking job because I see it at work every day. My boss has a kid. My other coworker acts like a fucking kid. And I just see it every day. She's talking about she's arguing with her child, her 9-year-old kid, about having to wear a bra. And my reaction is like, I gotta do that shit someday too. Fuck. What do I even say at that moment? Like, there's so many conversations that you have to teach and work through and like I'm obviously not ready for that. And it's as to my point of like, maybe I want to wait. And I don't want to wait for a family in terms of at least getting, stupid comparison. In the game of life, you got the little like car or whatever, and then you have the little blue person and the little pink person or whatever. I want to build a family like that first. Like just a blue and a pink person. Find myself a girl, get married. I want to get married. I'm definitely not. I don't want to push that back. I feel like that's a big priority.
So you want to do that properly. You want to get married and then have a kid. Yeah.
No, I don't care.
A little blue person, a little pink person. What are you talking? Am I not following you, sir?
No. Maybe I'm just not explaining it correctly. Like I want to get married. I don't have a care in terms of if it comes first or not for the kid. I guess it's not even just a marriage thing. Because for me, marriage, in terms to a certain degree, it's just a label. You could act like a married couple and not be married.
Yes.
Because that's what my brother and his girlfriend are doing.
Yeah. It's all just
I'm sure
legal.
Shit changes. Everybody says, oh, shit changes when you get married. I'm sure shit does change. But at least from the point I've seen it and from the point I've seen it from other people, from, looking at other people's lives and observing, you could still act like a married couple and not be married.
Sure.
My dad and my stepmom, perfect example. They're engaged now, but they bought a house together. They're not married.
Yeah.
They, the label doesn't really. Yeah.
It is just a label. It's a legal binding document that you sign, and it's a label.
For a lot of people,
that's
it's
pretty
more
much
important. It makes it official, like legally.
And it isn't. It's official. Yep. So absolutely, but there is some type of feeling that it is different. My wife and I both experienced the same thing. For example, when you first get into a relationship and you feel that connection. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Forgot who I was talking to. So you feel a connection. Eventually, I hope you will feel this.
I have. I'm just fucking around. I have. I've actually been close to getting married.
So, once you get married and then you are married, you feel that feeling on another level. Because man, it's not we're not just dating now. Like we are a thing. Like this is real. We're married.
Yeah. No, and I'm sure shit changes mentally. But
Mhm.
I'm saying I'm talking in regards to like the behavior. Like when I say I would like to get married and then have a kid, I'm really just saying I want to have that behavior of being married. I want to find somebody and just live with them and move in together and build
Sure.
together first and go traveling, do all this shit. I want to do that and then have a kid.
That is what people have been doing for this generation.
Yes.
They've been doing that in their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time that they've been working for 10 years, they've been traveling for 10 years, they've been doing their thing, then they go to settle down.
Well, I feel like I'm okay with settling down. Just the kid part I want to postpone. So I feel like a lot of people. I feel like in what you're talking about is
Now-
a lot of people these days are pushing back, like getting married and having committing to a relationship to that level.
Mhm.
But me, I'm perfectly fine with committing to that relationship. I prefer that. I want to commit. I've been ready for that.
Oh, I was referring to having already been married, traveling, and focusing on your career and doing that stuff. Marriage is whatever. In that aspect, you can do that married or not. But as just comparing to having a kid or not during the 20s.
Yeah, I'm pushing it back to the 30s for sure. But it's just obviously the money thing and
Now,
and also I don't feel like I'm mentally in the position where I can have another little jit and then
correct. So going back to that example that you had regarding arguing with a 9-year-old, what the hell? I'm not ready for that.
What the fuck am I gonna say?
Think about the timeline, sir. You will have 9 months, give or take, by the time that the child is being formed. Then
That's
you'll
if
have.
I know the child is mine.
Sure.
Or if,
Well, it doesn't. That's
or
what I
if the
said.
child is forming. A lot of people don't know.
That's why I said give or take.
Give it a
Give or take 9 months. So then you have another 9 years of knowing this person by the time you have that argument. So you're thinking about it right this second. Oh, what am I gonna do? That child would already be like 10 years old
Well, yes.
by the time that argument would be taking place.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's an interesting
But I feel
point that
I
you
want
put
to-
yourself into.
Yeah, I want to get ready for what is possibly gonna come. Because
Sure.
they always say, oh, what they never tell you about getting pregnant or what they never tell you about having a kid and all that stuff. I want to know those things. So then, even if I learn how to deal with it now, 10, 15 years, whatever down the line, when it actually happens, I go back and I say, I thought about this shit when I was 21 and I know how to deal with it. Because I want to be prepared like that, which is weird because I'm usually not a prepared person.
No. No, you're
Damn,
not.
I'm a agree
Nope.
quick as fuck.
Agree.
Agree. I'm usually not a really prepared person, but I feel like I want to. When it comes in terms of family, whether it's marriage, having a wife, or having a kid, I want to do it so right that I want to work through the kinks out now.
Now, don't get ahead of yourself, my friends.
Which is what I'm doing. Exactly.
Like, no offense, but you got to get into a relationship first
Hey, yo.
before you can start working out those kinks.
Well, a lot of my thoughts went into this back in my last relationship because we were actually, or at least, I'm not going to say we, but I at least was actually very close to popping the question. I even talked to their parents to ask for their blessing, and we had it all set up basically in terms of I knew how I was going to propose and everything. I knew how I was going to do it. Obviously, it didn't work out, which is unfortunate. There's no bad blood, but it just didn't work out. So it is what it is. I saw it coming a little bit, but you never.
You're hoping for the best.
You're hoping for the best, exactly.
Sure.
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. And so that's when these things really started hitting me. Where like, well, this step is next, and I feel like it's a graspable step. Getting married, and then after that, it's always get married and have a kid. So I was already thinking about the next step after. Because in high school, I was thinking about marriage. And then, when I get close to the marriage thing, I started thinking about the kid thing. So this is really when these thoughts first started happening. And even after we broke up, it's still lingered in my mind. Because it's just like one of those things like I've already thought a lot about. So, especially going to work and seeing my coworker, my boss talking about her kid, it's always like, popping back up in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you lock my computer? Fuck. Goddamn. And going through that's where these thoughts are coming from. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking close to it at all.
No.
At all. I'm not close to it at all. But I feel like if I put thought into it now, even if I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, which I 100% am, I agree with that. I can at least somehow prepare for it.
Sure.
And see how am I gonna
Mm-hmm.
how do I want to change to be ready to deal with those things?
Sure.
Because I'm not ready now, 100%.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people may see me, they may work with me, or they may see the podcast and like this kid acts like an idiot, and like to a certain extent I do, but that's just because I'm having fun at the moment. I don't do wild shit.
You're enjoying every
Yeah,
moment.
I don't go out and start drinking everywhere. I go home and drink, and then I cry about it. And I'm not doing. I'm a very reserved and introverted person, but mentally, I'm just not ready to share my knowledge and deal with situations with another kid that's mine.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk and teach another kid, a random kid, even my boss's kid. I could talk to her and teach her whatever and be nice. But that's just because I have to deal with it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But a kid, your kid, that's from 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all the way to fucking 12 a.m. every day.
24/7.
24/7.
Yes.
It's my responsibility.
Yeah. Hey, you would grow to love that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Because, a kid would be magical. Like, if I had a kid, I'd fucking love the kid with the most out of anything in the world. 100%. But it's like, there's so many ways to fuck it up. And going back to you saying, having the 2-for-1, just having the twins, the first kid, I always said the first kid is experimental.
It's usually the case.
Yes, because you've never been a parent before. I mean, you could take care of your little brothers, you could take care of, you could babysit, but it's not your kid. And now you have control over what happens with your kid. The first kid, you're like, okay, let me do this, let me do it this way. Maybe shelter him a little bit more, just because I don't know how they're going to react to this. And then things happen, the child's 18, and now the child is a fucking coke addict. Yeah, a fucking sociopath. He's out here eating people's hearts and shit. And then the second kid rolls around and you're like, let's not do any of that. Let's skip out on fucking everything that's just happened there. So, that's why I don't want the 2-for-1. And I'm okay with the idea of having kids, just not right now.
Sure.
I'm not ready for it financially or mentally, but I do want to have kids as much shit as I talk about.
So you get a 4-year plan.
4-year plan? Not anymore. No, that was before COVID.
Oh, that was before COVID.
That was before COVID.
5-year plan.
That was back when I had a girlfriend and I had money.
Yeah.
Now I just have money and no girlfriend.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Do you plan on, you and your wife plan on having kids?
Yes. Or? Well, yeah, we do. We had one. The problem is the timeline continues to evolve, right? It used to be like a 4-year plan or a 5-year plan. I just don't remember the specific date, so now it's like 2.5 years now, or some shit like that.
Nah, this shit was
COVID.
That shit was 5-year plan 2 years ago when you got married. Yeah. But now you forgot the date, so now it's a 5-year plan from today.
Yeah, I thought it was a 5-year plan. That was 2 years ago. Oh
shit! We should really start working on that plan.
Oh damn. Okay. No, COVID fucking fucked everything up. Like now is gonna be a year, for us, and
year of recovery.
No, it was gonna be. That was our first year of marriage.
Yep.
And
going through hardships already, but you made it through. See, that's the Lord letting you know she's the one to get it through.
Yeah.
You didn't think I had it in me, but I did.
Something in you. Yeah, let's see. Kids. Yeah, we want to have kids. I think she wants to have like a boy and a girl. She wants to have 2 kids. And like I don't care what I have.
Oh, I don't give a
Right.
fuck
I
about
don't
kids.
care if it's a boy or a girl or whatever. If we have one or two, whatever.
Yeah, all you have
You
to do
know?
is pump and dump.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
And then all that responsibility that you were just talking about.
Fucking,
you know,
yeah.
just
For at least 18 years. At least.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Too
but
much.
after 18 years, I mean, you're still gonna be like, this is just habit. Here we go.
Oh, no. 18, bro. If on your 17th birthday, I'll be like, here's a couple apartment listings. You should look into that for next year.
Here, look, I'm helping you.
Instead of a college fund, I'm just gonna set up a moving out at 18 fund. And my garage, I'm gonna get a garage. I'm gonna have a garage, not get one. I'm gonna have a garage, and I'm gonna stockpile toilet paper. And be like, why are you stockpiling toilet paper? This isn't COVID. There's no shortage.
It's your graduation gift.
Yeah, it's like these will come in handy later on. You'll go through like 4 of these a week.
Oh, and speaking of which, you don't know you're an adult until you actually have to spend your own money on toilet paper.
You know, I have no money. Well, I have no. You know, I have no money. I have no problem spending money on toilet paper. My only problem is spending money on fucking gas.
Really?
Yes, and it's not even expensive. It's like 20 something, $30 to fill up my tank.
Mm-hmm.
But my problem is, I hate doing it when I have to do it. I always have somewhere to go when I need to fill up gas. So I'm already in a bad mood when I pull up to the gas station because I'm like, I want to do something else right now. I don't want to pull up to the gas station. And
Gotcha.
then I look at the fucking tank and the shit says $30. And I'm like, God damn it. What the fuck? Why?
Mm.
I get angry. So that's the only really purchase I
Okay.
have trouble doing.
Well, it's just your time management then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like, the cost of it.
No.
It's,
It's just the only
Okay.
purchase that I have trouble with every day. Or every week. Every 2 weeks. Every week and a half.
Gotcha. Well, I know that we're getting off topic, but, going back to my car gets some good gas mileage, man.
Yeah, you got a little, like a...
Super fucking
eco-friendly.
tiny, man. I don't even know if it's eco-friendly. It's just super small. Like, it's a Hyundai Venue. Yeah, that's what I got.
Venue?
Mm-hmm. And, like, I drive 10 miles round trip, and dude, it gets me, like, in a month's time, tank of gas.
Jesus.
It's fucking amazing. If I'm just, just going to work and
Yeah.
coming back. If I gotta do errands on the weekend, that's gonna be like 2 or 3 days worth of going to work, but yeah, it probably takes me, 25 days.
Well, now you have a
you know,
wife. You
of
can just
driving.
delegate the errands. Be like, you know what, babe? I don't feel that good today. Stomach hurt.
We do them together.
Aww.
Yeah. All right.
Must be nice.
It is nice.
Dickhead, fucking asshole. Piece of shit.
No, it's very enjoyable.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully.
So as far as kids go, yeah, like
fuck 'em.
what?
No, not like, yo, not. Oh my god, no. Not like that. No, not like that. No, not like that. No.
Yes. So eventually, we will have kids. We have a timeline. That coincidentally is probably. That's coincidentally,
lined up with season 5.
Following in line with our financial goals. That
look
wasn't
at that.
really
Planned. It was coincidence.
planned. It was just a coincidence that it falls in line with that. So I guess.
Hey man, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it most certainly does.
I wonder how the kid's gonna affect our podcast. Better not fucking affect the podcast or that kid's.
Well,
Okay.
by that time, we should have an actual studio that we'd be recording from and not in my office.
I'm talking about scheduling and shit.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to change the diaper tonight. I'm on diaper duty. We gotta pay for your babysitter with the podcast money. Guys, please donate so we can pay for Andy's babysitter.
Oh, man.
So we can record next week's episode, please, guys.
You joke.
Ah, shit.
Damn, that see, You are thinking way too far down the line.
I've been known to do that.
That's too much. There's so many factors involved, man.
Oh yeah.
As a thinker myself, nah, I'm not even gonna go there because there's too many branches that could go.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I feel like wrapping up kids.
Speaking of diapers,
Speaking of little gnats, little annoying fucking gnats. Speaking of wrapping this fucking episode up, guys. Kids suck. But we plan on having them. Kids are.
oh my god,
Kids are basura, but we plan on having them. And hopefully they don't turn out like shit. To be honest with you, that's the only wish I have is that my daughter's not a whore, and that she turns out a decent human being.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, fucking the opposite of me. Just go be like your mother. Don't be like me because you'll end up very bad. That's why I don't want a boy. So I'm very conflicted on having a boy. If he's anything like me, nope, absolutely not. Especially he
will
gets
beat your ass. Don't do what I do,
motherfucker. Do as I say, not as I do.
What a beautiful role model you'll
Yeah.
be.
Well, already we're having a beautiful family already. All right, guys. So
we.
me and my future wife that I don't have. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning back in. Why the fuck are you kicking me? Thank you for tuning back in to episode 33, season 2, episode 1, technically, of the podcast. This is our comeback episode. It's probably a little long, but we've been
it's
missing
fine.
for like 6 months. So fuck it. You guys have to do with it. Thank you for listening. Shout out Jonita and Diana and everybody who's been listening to the podcast that I know of personally. Shout out everybody that's listening to us. That's been wondering where the fuck the content's been going for the
Hi,
last 6 months.
Tiffany.
Hey,
I used to
Tiffany.
work with you. How you been? How are things?
Hopefully shitty. Yeah, you said the company sucks. You don't like it anymore. Whatever. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the Not Good Enough Money episode that's coming out hopefully later this week. And other than that, we'll catch you on episode 34. All right. Take it easy.
Later.
Probably should have done that earlier.